Hey, hello everyone, it's Gary here, everyone's fifth favorite speedrunner, and the secret agent Clank himself. So today I will teach you everything about Gadgebot IJs, from the really basic stuff to basically like finding a proper spot to do IJs and IJs application and all of that. So I'm gonna start with the second level because it's the one with the easiest spots that I know at least. So I'm gonna start just by saying that there are different types of way to trigger a Gadgebot IJ. Uh, I'm gonna show you probably the easiest one, which is separating the Gadgebots. So you basically want to have two here. It can be like here or whatever. It can be on the other side of like the thing or just on the platform. It doesn't matter. You just want them separated, so I'm gonna put them here because I know this spot is pretty good. You can also do it on the platform though. You just basically want to look out for like usually a corner like this. Just any corner usually works, at least for this method. So then I'm just gonna do this to make sure they're fully separated. And you can see that if I do this, okay, well, they're not gonna follow me, but it doesn't matter because now they will automatically. So you want these two to be stacked because when they're stacked one on top of each other, they will always follow the third one. As you can see, they're like running towards me. Even if they can, they're still running on the spot. And the third Gadgebot has like another ability that the game doesn't really tell you, which is when you press circle, the other two will break formation, as you can see right now. So what you basically want to do to get IJs is to get the other two stuck in a way that you can control the Gadgebot on the top. Sometimes the one on the top can like fall down and can mess up the thing, but if you do it in the right way, it will just work. So I'm gonna show you how to do that. So first of all, if I switch, the one on top is probably gonna fall down. Yes. So I'm gonna try to put them in a better spot. So something like this. But I can see that this spot is also not working that well because I think that I can't get them to wait. Yeah, I need them. Something also important that it's not really something you must have, but something you can do is like making them wait on the spot, which makes everything much easier. So I'm just gonna do that for now. So as you can see, they're just running right there. They're stuck. I'm gonna do this, to make sure they won't get out of the platform. I'm gonna put them like right here. I don't know. Any angle works usually. So wait, and you see that the one on top just fell down. So they're basically both on the same like spot. And when you're in this like situation, you can usually do something that's called Gadgebot pushing, which is basically I'm not gonna explain how it works, especially because it's kind of unknown still, because sometimes it does completely different stuff from what you might expect it to do. But basically, when you're in this state, if you control a Gadgebot and press circle, they will just start pushing the other one like away because they can't stack properly. Sometimes they can push the other one for like, I don't know, half the level. It's really crazy, and that's also an interesting way to probably find skips and stuff like that. But it's very like it's not like something you can control. It's really hard to control. So but you can see now it also works if they're still on kind of the same tile. I'm gonna say tile just to describe the same spot. And even the height doesn't really matter. So if I hit circle now, this is gonna happen. The other one will just start floating, which is what you wanna do. And you can do it twice. Keep this in mind always. In the air, like in mid-air, you can always do this only twice per stack. What does that mean? Because now I can just stack them and do it again. So wait, just to be sure. And if I press it twice, yeah, I can do it. If you do it a third time, they usually just fall down and like I mean, not really. Wait, I'll show you what happens. You basically do this. The one below goes now on the top. So yeah, and your method of controlling Gadgebots in the air is just like moving the third one. They will always run towards the third one. You can see they're like they're running really fast, even though they're not moving at all. And you can press circle whenever you want. And I believe that the commands also work even when you're not too close. It's kind of random. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So if I do like here, you can yeah, they just stop running. But now the wait command won't work. Sometimes it might do. But also something important about commands, height doesn't matter. If you're like here and the other two Gadgebots were like, I don't know, 200 meters above, you would still be able to like use the commands on them. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, basically you can now just start doing gadgets, which just like circle as this one, switch back, you can push the other one, or you can stack immediately, whatever you want. You can always do these are the three things you can do as of now. Push as the one below, only the one below can push, and it's always in the direction of the third one, so that's your only way of moving horizontally, sadly, for now. And it's only like the 2 taps. It won't work if it's 3 or whatever. It's not like some other cases of Gadgebot pushing where you can do it for like half of the level. No, it's just 2 taps. What you can also do is ascend vertically as the one on top. And you can see like you just gain height. Now what you don't want to do is to break the formation when you're here, when you're controlling one of them, because this happens. And you can't switch back because the one on top is like constantly falling. So yeah, that's one of the ways to do that. So I can show you another one I found, which is a bit harder. So it probably not work, but I'm just gonna show you like how to find like proper spots. So here in the first mission, and you're just gonna kill the enemy. So as I said, like remember, angles are like corners are super important, and you wanna have always keep in mind that the angle they will move is the one of the third Gadgebot. So again, I want to separate them in some way. I don't know. I actually don't know if this one works. I've never tested it, but we're gonna find out immediately. It can still work. Oh yeah, because you can probably push them from there. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it just works. So I didn't have to do anything this time, because you can see that the one on the left right now, you know, the one on the at the bottom is just like already out of bounds. So you can just start to do this. And I mean, it's really easy once you get the angle. It's nothing really like complicated, but I guess it can be kind of a pain to figure out at first. So here another thing happened that it wasn't supposed to happen, but it can help me to show you another thing, is that when you get another Gadgebot stuck, like when doing this, they will like just stand there. You can't do anything about it. Sometimes they might fall after a while, and sometimes they might even like fall when you control them. It's kind of random. So now I can just rotate this guy. He will probably stay here for a while, but this can actually be helpful sometimes, because you now have like a new waypoint they can use to like move in a different direction. So let's say that I want to move that way now, I can probably do this or something, because I still have them separated now. That's the thing. So yeah, something like this. Yeah, you can see you can still do IGs in this state. Now something that you can also do, you can see I'm getting them closer. You can technically get all 3 of them, like, oh, I messed it up. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll tell you anyway what happens. If you get all 3 of them like together in midair, you can stack them, but then you two things can happen, like from my experience. Or they just all fall down, or they get stuck like this, all three of them. So it's kind of pointless for now. And the last thing I can show you, which is more about Gadgebot pushing actually. So it took me a while, but I got this save state here with, you know, that Gadgebot. I managed to push them all the way over there. And you can see I can still do it. I can do it for like a lot. You end up like all the way over here. But now, why can this be helpful? Again, two ways. First, if you push a Gadgebot, you might get him over a gap like I just did. This is actually the first Gadgebot I managed to get over a gap like in the entire game, because it can be really hard to control where you're actually sending them with the push, and it's weird, like some gaps have collisions, some don't. I don't know, but this is the first one I actually managed to skip, even though you don't really need to skip it. But yeah, I mean, you could probably do it in NG Plus if you had the time, but it's probably still faster to break the monitors anyway. This can also be helpful because you can send a Gadgebot to like, I don't know, a position where it gets stuck, and they're like force. Yeah, now I can still push him. Now he's on the other way. Now I did another example here, which is on my channel, where I managed to push that guy inside the wall, and that still works. I can see now. Yeah, they're separated, so I managed to start the IJ chain. I also managed to fuck it up. But yeah, I mean, that's all there is to it actually. It's not that deep. You basically want to find cool ways to get the three of them separated, use glitches and stuff like that. If you're wondering how I did this, by the way, you can also get Gadgebot pushing when you're using three. Just hold triangle and circle together and press wait, and this happens only in specific corners though, so angles again. Yeah, no, oh fuck, my brain is just melting, sorry. Yeah, you can see I can push them now, and yeah, that's it. Nothing else really going on. As to how this can be useful, as I said, Gadgebot pushing for clearing gaps. I don't think anyone except me with that gap has managed to cross a gap with Gadgebot pushing at the moment, but it's also like a fairly unknown strat, so I mean, you could probably test it. Most of this stuff is kind of untested, so yeah, if you want to find skips, good luck, you probably will. And as to like IJs, sadly they're obsolete in most of the Gadgebots level, because you know, I forgot where they are. Wait, it's in, oh no, never mind, I don't have them here. Okay, yeah, as you can see, like Gadgebots 1 is like super fast, it's 1 minute. There's no way you can make it to the top with IJs unless someone manages to find a faster version, which could be possible. Same for Gadgebots 3, but Gadgebot 2 is still one of the longest levels in the game, and it just happens that the ending of the level is right above the start, because it's up here. So this one is technically a perfect spot for IJs. Now, I found many different spots here, and there is a checkpoint you can reach, like, I don't remember how you zoom here. Yeah, like right here. This is the closest checkpoint, and you can barely make it. I managed like 2 times to get close to this wall, but I never managed to actually hit the checkpoint so far. And it takes really a lot of time to actually set up this stuff and like try to make it. And every time it's kind of random where you will end up. So yeah, that's it. So that's it from me. I guess any question, leave them in the comments or something, or you can just ask me directly. I don't know. So yeah, have fun doing IJs and playing SAC. Yeah, bye.